I thought that other guy was across the street already when that other guy walked by me, but he wasn't. A piglet just drove by me at the Freemason building. Green truck. Whitey. Then there's this car in the parking lot of the gas station and it turns its lights off, synced. As this guy like walked away from it. And there's a piglet at the Freemason building. There's been 1,000 stalkers all the way up the street. Fucking insane, bro. That white truck drove out in front of me when the first car drove by me. School bus. It's like his lock button right, the school bus drove in front of me. That loud silver car and that whitey in front of me at the same time. It's a silver truck. Looks like Stalker with another silver car right behind it. Whitey. Another whitey in front of me. Is that another whitey? Is that another whitey? This green truck just pulled up. He looks like a green stalker again. This looks like a piglet. This is a white truck right now. It's 3 white trucks in a row right now. And this white car met the white trucks. And these look like the whiteys too. And this looks like a whitey too. And this looks like a whitey too. And this car just started at the center of the street. And there's a whitey in front of me right now and he pointed his headlights at me. This whitey. And this is probably the stalker. And the Whitey was turning at the same time. Is that loud engine sound behind me? And they closed the car door right when I walked up to the door. There's Miss House next to me. They're making sounds. This white SUV pulled up when the other cars were driving through. Looks synced. This car just turned behind me in the parking lot right when I stepped over the curb. It's the Whitey. The Whitey, and it has a dog. And those two cars look synced over there. They like drove out at the exact same time. I don't know. It looks synced, like a sync thing. I think a black car turned at the intersection synced behind me, and that silver car drove by me. First car drives by me, is semi driving by me. Seems like a sync thing. There's a Whitey. Is it a Whitey? They're getting back in the stalker car next to me. There's the Whitey turned in front of me. See, all black and silver, white. Yeah, it's just been stalkered up out here. I wasn't even planning on recording again, but it's just crazy out here and people just doing weird shit. People just like acting all day. This light on this house just turned off when that car drove by me. And I've seen it turn on and off sync before in that house. The light just turned back on right at the corner. There's a car honking at the corner of the house. I think this car door is closed over here, and this car drove by me. I'm hearing an engine sound as he turns, and it was at the corner of the building where he turned. And then that's at the corner of that house. Is that a stalker? It's going to the door next to me now as this car drove by me. The guy that was in this truck over here closing the door synced. And then I think I see another stalker coming out in front of me. I hear an engine sound behind me at the same time. What about this car? It's a white truck. I don't know, man. He's kind of meeting this car at the intersection. Almost. I don't know, man. This white SUV turned when that second car drove by me. This car is turning as this car drives by me. I think it was a black car and a silver car, and it's whitey. Black and silver. And I think those headlights turned out when I got to the street, and I think I just saw a light turn off over there, like a light on a house or something. And I hear an engine sound right when I got across the street behind me. And now it's quiet. Thank God. It's quiet. It's right at that corner. I think it's a stalker. I'm hearing an engine sound, like right after it drove by me. And that's a white SUV turning, and I don't know. This car has one lower light. He's gonna meet me at the intersection. Ah, right at the intersection, I saw a stalker truck. That's like right at that corner. I think it's stalking at the corner. He's hitting his brakes right now. The white truck that was stalking at the corner. This car is at the corner of the house, and the other stalker in front of the white truck was turning at the same time. I hear a dog barking right at this moment, and I see a car right at this moment. I see a car is gonna drive out right at this moment. I see a car is gonna turn behind me right at this moment. I see two cars over there right at this moment. And then that other stalker turned in front of me. And I'm hearing that synced engine sound again in the distance to the right of me again. And then this car is turning in front of me at the corner of the Freemason building. It's Whitey. Then this car just turned out behind that car as it turned in front of me. And then this car, this motorcycle, and this truck, and he's black and white. And then he's driving out on the street right now. That's right when I step on the street. Oh, no. Sheriff. This guy just turned his volume up. You gonna drive off right now? Oh. Is that a stalker too? I'm hearing. I don't know if it's a stalker. I hear another car coming though. That's gonna be a stalker right now. Yeah, I think that car that I heard is a stalker. He's driving out right now. There's this whitey drives by. Here comes a dim headlight. A dim headlight whitey. This truck driving out. I had a stalkered up moment. Really bright headlights. Here comes the stalkers. They're gonna stalk again. There went the stalkers again. Here comes the stalkers again. I don't know. It was the white SUV. This car is driving out of this white truck that is coming in. This car is turning as it drives in front of me. And you could have turned like the entire time, like you're just sitting there at the intersection. You could have turned the entire time, but you're just waiting for that car to drive in front of me. He was sitting there for like 30 whole seconds. Probably 33 whole seconds exactly. Oh, the light just turned yellow right when that car drove in front of me. Just always two cars coming up from opposite sides of the intersection magically, like at the same time. Like, how does that happen? That light just turned red right when that car was directly in front of me. There went one car by itself. There went one car by itself too. That's cool. Is he gonna turn sync though? Might turn sync. Oh, he's hitting his brakes. Something's gonna happen right now. Oh. Nope. I think I just saw a guy on a bike over there. I think he is a stalker. These people just walked out when the whitey turned. Hey, did you just walk out when the whitey turned?
What?
When the whitey turned at the intersection? Oh, I thought I saw you walk out when the whitey turned. Oh, okay. I guess she didn't walk out when the whitey turned. She did step off the curb when that drove in front of me, though. They're meeting each other at the intersection. I think she's lying. I think she did walk out when the whitey turned. I just heard a sound over there right before she started her car. I don't know what the sound was. I hear an engine sound when this truck drives in front of me. He's meeting this truck at the intersection. That's the engine sound truck. That's the engine sound truck I was hearing. It's really loud. That's another silver car. Is it a stalker too? See high beams over here. Is it a stalker? It's a white truck. And there's a car going through the intersection at the same time over here. And now this car is taking off finally. See this? Is it a whitey? He's behind that pole. It was a whitey. Is that whitey's? Is this gonna be a whitey? This car is silver. Is it black and silver? Or is it blue and silver? I think it was a blue car. But I think it was synced with the silver car. The light's turning as he drives in front of me. I think that was a blue truck and that's an orange car, you know. You sync blue and orange cars sometimes. This car has one lower light. You can't see it because he's got the high beams on. I keep hearing a noise over here. I don't know if it's this door. Keep hearing a noise over here. I don't know if it's a sync noise, but I think it is because it keeps doing it every time I talk about it. Oh, that car is in front of me at the same time. I know that. This car pulled up when that car drove in front of me, and the light turned red when it drove in front of me. It's a black and silver car. That silver truck is just like slowly turning. Oh, now he's turning in front of me. And that's a silver car. Is he a silver stalker? Is this gonna be a silver car? That's a silver car. Can't tell if it's a silver car or a whitey over here. I think it's a silver car. Yep. It was a silver car. I think he's driving out synced right there, I guess. I don't know where the silver truck went. I went in the parking lot. Did he drive out the other side of the parking lot? This car has a dim light, kind of. This guy on a bike turning in front of me at the same time. Yeah, I think the silver truck just drove out through the other side of the parking lot and drove out. He's driving by the police station corner on the bike, and he's driving behind me. And he just went across the street over there. That was a silver car, and That's a black car. And this person's walking off the sidewalk as this silver car drives by at the center of the street. And that's a silver car. Happy silver car night, everybody. This is a silver car. I think she just started running when the silver car drove by me. This is a silver car. This is a silver car. This is a silver car. He's gonna walk up right now. He's walking up right now.
Yeah.
He's walking up right now. That's a blue car. Thank God it's not a silver car. I see a dim tail light. The blue car was almost at the center of the street. That is a silver car with his arm out the window at a soccer place. Hitting his brakes as this car drives by. That's it right there at the corner. This is a silver car. Everyone has a silver car tonight. This is a silver car. This car behind me is driving really slow. It's driving really slow. This is a black car. This is a white car. Now the whitey is turning behind me. Another whitey just turned behind me. Another whitey at the corner of the bank. A little late. This car is driving on in front of me as this one drives by me. Right at the edge of the soccer door. That other car was a silver car. It was at the other soccer door. The blue truck is driving when I walk by the crosswalk. I think he met this other car at the intersection. Is it a red car or a silver car? It's a black car. That's a whitey bot. This is a whitey bot. There's a siren right now. This is a silver car. We're gonna drive right now. This is a whitey bot. This looks like a whitey bot. Just turning the park right now. This car's engine sound is really annoying. This silver car at the ATM or something, so he's making some weird sound. It's like yeah, that siren started right at the intersection. This white cars open his car door sinks. These engine sounds, they're opening the door, arbor bar sinks with the engine sounds with the guy walking up out of the white car. There's more engine sounds.
The same one was like, yep. She's like,
I think that was a whitey.
oh,
I don't know. This looks like a whitey with this silver car. What's this? This is a silver car. This is a black truck with the silver car. The black truck is turning at Center Street. I think that was stalker turning. This black truck is turning out when I get across the street. It's the black truck turning in the one side and the black truck turning out of the other side when I get to the other side. You know what I'm saying? It's a black truck turning into the alley on the one side when I get to the one side, and then when I get to the other side, it's a black truck coming out of the alley on the other side. What a miracle. What a schizophrenic miracle on camera. Here's a white car. Is he a stockhead? I saw this car in front of me when that whitey drove in front of me. What time is it now? It's 9:17. I heard this guy yelling at his truck in the parking lot. I don't know if he's stalking me or not. He sounds like the guy that's always yelling shit at me synced. Those were black and silver cars at the intersection. And this car is pulling up right now. And this car just turned right now. And this car came out in front of me when this one turned at the intersection. And it's a silver car. And I think he was driving by at this curb. And then the red car. And then I don't know about the blue car. Is this car gonna do something else? I hear an engine sound right now. I heard an engine sound behind me right as that piglet drove in front of me. This car's pointing his headlights at me right as this car drives next to me. Is it a silver car? He's driving by with a lighty. Wait, is it a silver car? I think that's a silver truck. I think it's a bunch of stalkers, all of them. Whatever colors they are. He's turning. I think he's stalking. I think that truck's stalking too. Is it the silver? That's a silver car, and he's yelling something at me. That's a silver car. And he's getting to the intersection at the same time. That's right there. I'm hearing an engine sound behind me as a silver truck drives by me. I'm hearing it again right there. I'm hearing it again right here. Then he's gonna drive by me. He's got a red shirt. And he's like right there, pretty much. That guy was like right at the center of the bridge. Right at the center of the river. I think it's at that corner of the building. Dang, I've been out here 45 minutes already. They weren't really at the same time, but they kind of were, though, you know? He's hitting his brakes right at the crosswalk, and he was hitting his turn signal sync, too, for that. I think they're black and silver. His car just hit his brakes right when that car drove by me. And then this other car just came out in front of me right when he turned in front of me. And then he's turning in front of me again. The other street. And there's someone running up right now. Right when I walk up to the intersection. And there's a car turning in front of me. It's probably a sink head. It's a sink head. There's a silver car. There's another silver car, bro. How many sink silver cars is that now? 1,047 minutes. That white truck wasn't at a corner. But I think he was a stalker, though, probably. He just sucks at stalking. I hear a car coming behind me that's gonna drive by me when I walk up to the intersection, probably. A white. And he's hitting his brakes at the center of the street. And he just tapped on his brakes at the center of the street and then kept driving again. And then there's a car that's gonna drive behind me in this alley, and there's a guy over here that just closed the car door. Is it a silver car or a white car? I can't tell. That guy just keeps making sink sounds over there. And now I'm hearing a car alarm. Probably a stalker car alarm. Turned on and turned back off right after. And it turned off at the corner of the house. And then I heard an engine sound, and it was probably a stalker too. And then I'm hearing cars driving behind me. They're probably stalkers too. I don't know. I'm hearing an engine sound right as I walk by the corner of this house right before I walk up to the street. And then I hear a car coming behind me that's going to drive by me when I cross the street. It's going to be right at the center of the street. And I saw a white car in front of me that might have been whitey, and then I think the light turned green at the edge of the crosswalk. Seemed. And then I hear this engine sound in the distance. It's probably a stalker. And then there's this truck right now. I think it's a whitey. Yeah, it's a whitey. He's right at the start of the bridge. Perfectly timed. Flawless. Whitey sink. Yeah, that engine sound, I think he's a stockhead. He just keeps doing it. This car is pulling up to the intersection right now as I walk up to this street. And the light just turned green right now. That was gonna happen. That's why I turned my camera at it. You know, right when I walk up to this bench. Is he a sinkhead? I don't know yet. He's a silver truck. I think he was sinking with the cars over there when he drove out. I think he's a sinkhead and then a silver truck again. I hear engine sound. I want to turn the camera over this way. Hear the engine sound again right now. Engine sound again right now. Silver car. It's kind of at that corner. Hearing the engine sound again. Hearing the engine sound again. You hear it? Turn up the volume so you can hear the perfectly synced engine sounds over and over. Right when I step on the sidewalk, there's the engine sound again. There's the engine sound again. I think he's driving through the intersection when I walked up. I don't know. I don't know what car it is or motorcycle or whatever it is. I think it's this motorcycle over there. I just saw a motorcycle turn. Here's a silver car right now. This truck just pulled up. And then this silver car waited to turn until the other truck was in front of me. Because everyone out here is stock tardy. Like on yesterday's video, there's just this car sitting at the intersection with all these cars behind it. And he's just sitting there. That spooky stalker engine again. He's just sitting there with all these cars behind him at the intersection. And like waiting for this other car to pull up so that he could start driving. And like all the other cars behind him were stalkers, I think, but if any of them weren't though, there goes motorcycles. I think he's at that door. Like yeah, if one of those cars behind it wasn't a stalker though, it was like causing traffic jam. That's a silver truck, that's a silver car, that's train tracks. This car just came out, this white, just came out in front of me, and the silver car drove by me. Yeah, they just cause traffic jams and shit. Like stupid, you know? Those headlights way over there, and that car looks synced with that car. And then I don't know. I think I hear something. His motorcycle. That's a silver car right now. That's Whitey right now at the curb. That's a Whitey coming out of the alley when I get across the street. And then this car just pulled up into that. And some other truck. And I see a silver car over there. When I turn back around, I think there's another stalker. That's a silver car. And I think that's a silver car. Yeah, that's a silver car. And it was driving by at the same time as the other silver car. And the Domino's car is turning in front of me at the same time as that car driving in front of me. And that's a silver car. There's a black car in front of me right before the silver car, and he's meeting a black car at the intersection. And there's a white car too. He's turning here. And then I think this red truck was driving out synced. This looks like a whitey truck. This looks like a whitey. Is this gonna be a silver car? There's people walking up right now. What is it? It's got a red shirt. It's a red car though. Oh, that's a red car too. There's two red cars. It wasn't a silver car though. It at least wasn't a silver car. Is this gonna be a sockhead? White truck. His car is coming out next to me at the same time. I think it was a stockhead. That was a little after the pole where that car drove in front of me. It was a black stalker car. I think they just went in the door synced, and I think they're talking synced at the other door. People that were walking up synced when I walked up to the intersection. And the silver car is behind me right now. There's sound over here right now, whatever that was. It was like. There's an engine sound at the same time as that car. There's another car turning over there at the same time. That's a silver truck. It's turning in front of me right before this railing pole where they stock at. This car is pulling up when I walk up. Is it silver? The Domino's car has a half tail light. It's got a V93 on it. It's like a, can't tell if it's a black car or a dark gray car. It's got a B93 on it, and it pulled up when I pulled up, you know. I want a Puma sponsorship. This is a taxi, and there are these guys on bikes that were like, they just got across the street and they drove by me. I don't know. They weren't behind me when they drove by me, so. But those taxis, you know. taxi I've seen is a stalker. So that's all I'm saying. That's at the corner of the house. That's a silver car, and it's kind of at this corner, and I hear an engine sound on the left of me when it drove by me. I'm hearing the engine sound again here, this alley. That's at the corner. I think it was a silver car. It's at the corner of that building right over there. This engine sound is at the corner of this house. This car is backing up in front of me. It probably started backing up with the engine sound. And then this car is turning when I walk up to the intersection. And then this car just stopped backing up when I walked up to the intersection and started driving this way. And he's gonna drive behind me, synced. And that was a silver car in front of me, I think. Yup. Just like I said. That's an engine sound right at the corner of this house right before I walk up to the intersection. I hear a motorcycle engine right there. Really far away. Just like this box truck and this other car in front of me right when the sidewalk ends and turns into grass. And I hear a dog barking right when it turns back into the sidewalk. There's a lot of sidewalks in this town, and it's just like half a sidewalk. I don't get it. Like, it's just like it cuts off at someone's yard and then it starts up again. Those look like stockheads in front of me. Hearing the engine sound. There's those cars right in front of me at the corner of this house. It's a little before the corner of the house. I think that was a blue car in front of me right after the red car turned behind me. Yeah, people just be doing weird shit out here. They just be like standing around and just like having fake conversations. And then they laugh when I walk by and give me weird looks and shit. That's a silver car. Yeah, people just be like standing around with their children and their children, and all of the whole family will just be like pointing and laughing at me and shit. Like, it's fucking gross. People are fucking doo-doo brains. Here's an alley. That's a silver. I know that was a white truck. That's a silver car. He wasn't at the corner though. It's almost there. This car's gonna hit his brakes right now. I guess his brake lights don't light up. That's a piglet turning at the center of the street, right at it. And then like this truck turned when I got across the street. It's probably a sink head. He's driving by there where they sink. This is a silver car, kind of at the corner of that building, almost. Is this light broken now? Doesn't turn on anymore? At perfectly synced moments. Good, keep it that way. What about this? Is this a silver car? That was a silver car over there. Right as that car drove by me and went, "Ow!" Because he jizzed in his pants because he's stalker and jizzed in his red underpants. That's a blue and a red car right now. That's I think a silver car. And he's slowly turning. And that's a whitey right now. And there's a sound over there at the edge of the crosswalk. There's a whitey gonna drive by me synced too. That whitey's driving by me synced right behind the whitey. Then they're meeting a whitey. And then this silver car is pulling up and the whitey's in front of me right here. And then this silver car is pulling up. Okay, no, it's a whitey. And that's a whitey. It's the whiteys. And these look stalkered up. Are they stalkered up? This car has a dim light. Is he gonna be stalkered up? Is he a silver car? Or a whitey? I think it's a whitey. Is this a silver car? Oh, it's a green car. A green car? This is a silver car when the light turns.